Good morning, welcome to Bitcoin Bounce. My name is Joseph and today I'm here with Dion and we are looking at the price of Bitcoin. It looks like it hasn't reached that support yet. It's still going down a little bit. So difficult to buy Bitcoin right now, but we've just been sitting this morning looking at that Cardano chart and that looks like Cardano is quite stable. So I think we're going to probably look at a signal in the Cardano today, but first we need to get to what is happening with Bitcoin. Good morning, Dion. What's happening?
Good morning, Joseph. Morning, guys. Okay, let's have a quick look here at the markets. So the US dollar index, the dollar's been flying, and there's bad news today, I think, which is going to make it go even higher. So I think guys are building positions for a long dollar here, and that would pull all our crypto markets and other markets down. So it would be a risky day to trade today. Everyone seems to think the dollar is going to just fly today and bring all the other markets down. So you can already see that if you look at the Nasdaq is down, the S&P 500 is down, the money flow into altcoins, that's down. The altcoin perpetual index also down, breaking that support there, and Bitcoin dominance is going up. So everything basically is against us. It'd probably be a good day to look for shorts. Looking at Ethereum, so this is just on the daily, so just looking at it from the daily, you can see it's trending down in this parallel channel. So also if you look at all the EMAs, yeah, they're all down. So the 50 under the 200, the 25 under the 50, and all pointing downwards. So that's looking as if it's going to definitely go further down today, or hold and go sideways. Bitcoin also on the daily, basically the same thing. So we were trading in that descending triangle, which normally also is a pattern that would break to the downside, but that also is in the same if you look at the like this parallel channel downwards, same as Ethereum. So also looking as if it's going down. Also all the EMAs, everything is looking as if it's going down or holding support here. The key levels we're watching still the same. I can just zoom in there a bit. So we broke down to 18,250 was the lowest, but we got a good bounce off that level. So it looks like the support is quite strong still. But what's concerning is that every time we're coming down, you'll see it's lower and lower and lower. So if this does break down, we might hit 18,000, or might even come for this low that we created on 18th of June. So it must be honest, it's not looking great. We don't want to be negative, but we have to give you guys the facts. So it's looking as if it might come down further, and depends on the news today, what's going to happen. I can also show you all the key levels, and you'll see from that also that we mostly down from previous levels. So you can see last month's high was up here, last week's high was up there, our weekly high was higher than so we're below basically everything, below last month, last week, the high this week, we're still below that. So, and we're trading in this very small range, so either going sideways or maybe getting ready for another small pullback to our weekly low. So we might come and retest our weekly low, and then the local low is here at 17.6, is that the bottom that everyone called the bottom. So it's not looking great. I think we must be patient today, see what happens with this big news event. The coin that we are looking at though is ADA. This is ADA on the daily chart. So if I just zoom out, you can see ADA is just miles from the high that it made. So it's really at a very low bottom here. But the great thing is that it's been holding this support at 41.50. So it hasn't broken down no matter what's happened to Bitcoin. So it's holding very strong above this level. So maybe just see what happens with the news today, and maybe give it a day or so just to see if we can't maybe come and retest this 4150, and then that would be an awesome entry. And if we don't and we just hang around here, then one could get in there anyway and then just run it to the upside of this parallel channel, which would be a good 15% trade then from where we are now. But I think just be patient. We might still get a bit of a discount price here buying in either later today or tomorrow. We might have a very good low here on ADA to buy in. That's it, Joseph.
Yeah, I really believe ADA is going to really go up silently, kind of in the background, while Ethereum had the big merge that was highly talked about. ADA also had some upgrades on their system that is really going to make a big difference. So therefore ADA is set for a big run to the upside. Right now ADA is a very, very secure network, and so that gives a lot of people confidence. So I really believe if you buy some Cardano today, you can sit on it. If you want to go for 15%, I don't think there's going to be issues with Cardano at this time. Alright, awesome, Dion. This is excellent. So at what time is the news coming out this afternoon?
So it's 8 o'clock South African time, so 8 o'clock tonight. So it's still the whole day basically. So it's coming out late tonight, yes.
Okay, yeah, that's going to be exciting. Yeah, if remember we talked about yesterday, one of the strategies that a lot of guys is doing is they want to buy in on that week, and they expect on Bitcoin a big week to the downside. So one thing, if you want a DCA into that to get lower prices, you can actually set limit orders, but you got to do it early enough because if you do it just before 8 o'clock, Binance or some of the crypto exchanges might stop trading for that time. But if your limit orders are already set, then they have to process those orders when they were done before the cutoff time. So, but you know what, Dion, we're going through a dip right now. I still believe that the bottom is in on Bitcoin and that we still gonna go up. So I'm very positive about crypto.
If we do go further down, it's definitely going to be a very fast bounce back up. I think lots of people, as you say, are doing exactly that. And I think there are massive orders on Bitcoin at 18,000, 17,000, 16. So wherever, if there is a big pullback, I think it's going to shoot up like never before. I think you'll do 20%, 30, 40% in like a wink of an eye. It would be very, very quick. So if you do that, I think it's a very good strategy.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, guys. We're going to be back again a little bit later. We're going to look at a video of Steve from Crypto Crew University. And so he's looking at that death cross. I think what's death cross? Is that 250 EMA or yeah, something.
Yeah, 50 is approaching the 200 now at a rapid rate.
Yeah, so I think he said 3rd of October. If you just kind of like look at where those two lines is going to hit, and it's what's interesting. On all the previous bull runs, we had that death cross to the downside. And then soon afterwards, the market started going up. And so he's just going to analyze that a little bit. Bitcoin is definitely a little slower now than it was on the previous ones. Bitcoin was more volatile on the previous bull runs, but a lot of things are similar. So we're going to look at that. And you know, it helps us to look at these videos of Steve from Crypto Crew because he's got a very solid long-term analysis of Bitcoin. And so when there's fear in the market and you just look at your 1 hour chart, then you can quickly think, oh, everything's falling apart. So that's why it sometimes helps to look at the weekly and the daily chart also. Thanks, Dion. See you in a little bit.
See you just now. Cheers.